I'm going to start with the overall basics of your account. I want to just get started with your business profile settings. To find this, you can go down to the bottom left-hand side of your account. Here, click Settings, and you will start in the actual business profile. Inside your business profile, you have a couple of options, and let's start with the general information. First, you're going to find the logo. There's some proposed size as well as the upload size of your logo here. Go ahead and click Upload and attach your business logo. Now, normally we'll probably already have done this for you. And next, you're going to check on your company's friendly business name. This is the account name that your users, if you have salespeople or other staff that might be accessing the account, this is the most common name that people address your business. Next is the legal business name, and this is going to be the exact name as registered on your EIN. So if it's Monty's Moving and Storage LLC or Monty's Moving and Storage Inc., that's the proper legal business name that needs to be on here. Then you're going to have the business phone, and this is the main phone number that you accept business on. You're going to have the branded domain name, is the ability to attach a domain name that will then show up when you send out calendar bookings, landing pages. So again, we'll probably have this set up for you, but you can always double check it. That way your brand is going to stay consistent and you do not see any other domains attached. That's unlike some other software where they keep and retain their name advertising their business instead of yours. Next, we'll find the business website. Go ahead and enter yours here, Monty's Movers. And again, this is a fake company. Don't bother looking any of this up. You're going to choose your business niche, and there'll be an option to find that particular business niche. And again, this is going to be important when we fill out and register any kind of tracking phone numbers for your A2P registration. Again, we will have done this for you. Then you'll notice there's an API key. Now we'll use that API key for different things. For example, if we're connecting this to your Smart Moving or some other operational CRM that you use. Always click Update Information when you're done. Next, you're going to have your business information. You're going to have your corporation. You're going to have your business industry, your business registration ID type. Again, is this an EIN number? Most often we're going to choose an EIN number, and then we're going to choose you're going to provide your EIN number here. Again, typically we're going to get this from you during our kickoff call. Now, next you want to choose the business region, your operations. Usually we've got USA and Canada, and we're going to hit Update Information. So your call and voicemail settings are really meant if you're going to be using this service to answer phone calls. We typically create two phone numbers. One is just kind of a main number for the MovingUp app, and another is for call tracking for different types of marketing, paid ads. Maybe you might have a Facebook, you might have different kinds of call tracking. So this particular one, for the main number, you can incorporate a voicemail. We don't normally work with this. Anytime a call tracking is actually being forwarded to your specific phone number, it is going to use your voicemail on your main number. You don't really have to worry about incorporating any kind of voicemail. If you do decide to, you can certainly do that. If we go back up to the top, this is your business physical address. This is going to be the address that's associated with the EIN number. Make sure you choose your time zone. Again, if you're doing any kind of work that kind of goes and crosses time zones like what I do, maybe you're doing long distance moves, then you might have a different time zones from other people. So you always want to make sure you choose the time zone. Now, you can have an authorized representative here. Most likely this is going to be the one that's going to be filling out all the details, and this is going to be the one who's contacted if there are any needs of this account, such as applying for A2P registration. So again, back to that EIN number, anytime we register a phone number, we have to go back to FCC and we're registering that phone number. So that's typically whose name will go here. Be sure to use the location or the business location that is actually registered on the EIN documentation. Now, as we scroll down, we've got some options just overall. Click on Update Information, and we're going to scroll down here to the general point. There's a couple of different options here, and first is the Allow Duplicate Opportunity. This will allow multiple people with the same name, email, or phone number to show up in the opportunity pipeline, which we'll discuss in the next video. This is optional, but make sure that you understand what it does before enabling it, because if you give it gives you duplicates that you may not want depending on your business models. For example, if one household requests an estimate, they're using the same phone number, maybe the husband calls, maybe the wife calls later, using the same phone number. Do you want to allow duplicate opportunity? It's up to you if you want to choose that option. Merge your Facebook. I do like to do that one. Sometimes you can enable Facebook leads or inbound leads or Facebook messages. If you enable this, contacts that have the same name as you previously inputted a contact will be merged. Make sure you understand this before you enable it. Make sure you understand this. You can hit this. Only incoming messages from Facebook will be merged if they match an existing contact's name. Names are case sensitive. It's up to you if you want to do this. I haven't seen a problem with this yet. So again, if you do see it, you can come back here and uncheck this. I don't recommend disabling this. Keep this enabled. So in other words, unchecked. Bot detection, prevention, statistics, increment, automation. I do check this off. Mark emails as invalid due to hard bounds. Absolutely. And again, I have to say again, most of this will be checked off for you, but I just want you to understand the complexity of everything that we're building out. Validate numbers when the first SMS is sent, for sure. Verify email addresses when the first email is sent to a new contact. Yes. This does incur some small fees. Typically, we incur that fee for you. It depends at some level. We've got some that are reaching 10,000, 20,000. We might have to start billing, but not yet. Make SMS compliant for sure. We're going to check these all off. This used to be optional things that we would have to build in, but the system has already now done this, so it makes it a little easier to get verified for a tracking phone number. I do not recommend allowing duplicate contact. Find existing contacts based on phone number, and second preference is email. I think I prefer definitely don't duplicate your content. Here's another one that it depends on how you want to manage missed call text back. If you enable this, if somebody calls you, a text message is immediately returned saying, hey, we missed your call. How can I help? You can have an SMS conversation immediately. If somebody does call, maybe they leave a message, they hang up, you can have enable missed call text back. You can send a test message and you can fill this in if you want to send this to yourself and see what it looks like. Again, we'll talk about contacts and how to manage contacts. When you do see this, you'll see inside the contact section somebody with that message and whether or not they have replied as well in the conversations. Now, if you want, you can uncheck this. Sometimes people don't want that, and you just hit saved missed call text settings. Congratulations, you just set up your business profile settings.